Welcome back, everybody. If you want more information about Diabetes America, you can call 866-MY-DIABETES, or you can go to diabetesamerica.com. All right, take a look at this next situation. It could be scary for a lot of people.
Chest X-ray, please.
Oh, don't touch my leg. There we go. It's showtime, boys.
All right, if you passed out or were involved in an accident and weren't able to communicate, would medical personnel know how to contact your loved ones? Would they know about any health issues, allergies, or medications you were taking? It could be the difference between life and death. Joining me is Kathy Turner and Tim Ross from Emergency Information Sticker, Tamika Shaw from Houston Choice EMS, and also with us is Ed Reed, who uses this sticker. All right, I think a lot of us have thought about, what if I was in a situation like this? And I know when I had my brain aneurysm, at one point I passed out. Thank goodness someone was with me and knew what to do. But if they weren't, I would have died in the emergency room.
That's exactly what you and I have in common, as we've talked about many times. I've got a metal clip. An MRI would be a problem. How would they know? Well, now they have all the information, and it's on that emergency sticker, along with everything else about my medical conditions, medicines, any allergies, my doctors, phone numbers, contacts. It's all right there.
Yeah. So how does this work? You have the sticker, and the sticker has a telephone number on it, but how would emergency personnel be able to access your information?
Well, the sticker actually says my information can be found at, and it gives a website and a 10-digit letter number code that is yours. So what they find when they go there and put in that code is your information that you want the medical personnel to see.
Yeah, when I was in France, they had a similar situation on a little card, and I remember talking about it when I got here, and people said, I don't know if I want people to have that kind of access to my information. Guess what? Somebody out there, the government, knows all about you anyway. Right? So wouldn't you want to have that information in the hands of somebody who could save your life?
Absolutely. That is our purpose, is to get it to them. However, remember how safe we keep it. It's kept not at our office, but at some place where it's ultra safe. The people like Microsoft and Department of Justice use the same service we do. And thus, it's a Type 2, SAS 70, all that technical terms, to keep people from getting in. But what if they did get in? Would you really care if they knew what medications you were on and who your doctor was?
Yeah.
There's no financial data in this.
Right.
So what a good thing.
And Kathy, we were talking about how our medical records, like think about the first place that you ever had medical records. Where are they now? You know, when you go to a new doctor, you got to take your medical records with you. The cool thing about this is you have the pertinent information right there at their fingertips to get a hold of.
And you choose it. You're the one who puts it in. You keep it updated. You are not expecting somebody, an outsider, a government person, taxpayer dollars. You're the one who has control over it. You decide what's there, and it's only for a crisis, what you want them to know.
No, right, exactly. So how have you seen this as being useful?
I've used it twice. I was in a car accident one time, and the police officer, when they come up, it was a real bad one, and when the police officer come up, he saw my sticker on the back of it. He said he really liked it, and he wished more people had it because it's really something that they
it
can
helps
use.
them.
Right.
Yeah, in crunch time. For you?
Well, I have a medical service, and when we get called out on calls, we don't have time to take all the information over the phone. So if we could get to the patient house as soon as possible, because time is an essence.
Yeah, sometimes it can be treatment that you need right away.
So if we can have that information on file, it'll help us care for the patient promptly.
Yeah.
Okay, my son had a terrible car accident last month. He went into a ditch and then he was unconscious. So the police, paramedic, they called me and told me that they're taking him to the hospital, and it helped me to be there at his bedside in no time.
Yeah.
And I was driving to my work to Spring Branch Hospital. I'm a nurse there. So I went right back to the other hospital where they're taking him to.
So this is something that's just, it should be mandatory, but I mean, because it just makes so much sense. And I know from my personal experience, as you've shared with me, yours as well, that it just really can make sure that people can get medical care to you as soon as possible, and your loved ones to you.
Absolutely, and it's membership driven, so we can all be a member of this. It's very simple, and the cost, what do you think that would be worth in that crisis moment like you just saw in that video?
It's priceless, really, at that
priceless,
point.
But how about $19.95 a year?
Wow.
A year for that service.
And you can update it at any time.